Hi guys, welcome to the Sold in Spanglish podcast, the podcast con las tres realtors that talk about the real of real estate. I am your host, Miss Lana Chaires, and I'm joined in by
Louise Trujillo.
Claudia Torres Kilbright.
Torres, calma!
That's your signature intro.
I swear, it's Torres Gilbert. And every single episode, I always ruin it because it gets me. I'm like, she either says the Torres or she says the Kilbright. And I'm like, what the hell? She's from all over the world.
Contrast in my life. But I do want to retake my Latino roots.
Yeah.
Because I'm Latina and I own it.
No kidding. Your accent doesn't say it at all.
That's true.
That's true.
It's true.
That's true.
We all need a Latina at one point in your lives to go and have a good time.
I think every person needs a Latina to tell them the real about themselves because that's what a Latina does.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about
We don't
Latina.
sugarcoat.
We don't sugarcoat
Especially
anything.
the Mexican moms.
No, bro.
Oh,
And I think that's why we don't, is because we grew up with things not being sugarcoated for us. Like, hey, this is the real of real life. And then you go into real life and you're like, oh, you weren't raised?
Or like
that?
we deal with El Día de los Muertos. So cool. I love Día de los Muertos.
Yeah.
And we celebrate the death. And we always talk about that. Like, cuando me muera mañana vas a saber qué es lo bueno.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like
That's true.
Like, because they always talk about death. Like,
Sorry, Jimmy. I had to on that one.
si me muero mañana, ¿qué vas a hacer? You know, and they're always talking about death. Oh my God, Mexican moms.
Mexican moms, yeah, that's
They're
My
always
mom
talking
didn't do
about-
that. My
Well,
mom
she's
was-
from Spain.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I was
I
gonna
didn't
say
experience that.
mine was a little different. I had a Puerto Rican mom. She didn't talk about death, but she talked about killing us. You know?
That sounds Puerto Rican.
I brought you into this
Tita me
world. I'll
platico.
take you out of this
That's
world.
exactly my mama right there.
Okay, Boricuas.
Them Boricua
good.
moms are
I do want to.
different.
Can I say something? Can I
Yes.
say happy birthday to Louise?
Happy
Thank
birthday!
you.
It's her birthday month.
It's a birthday month celebration, and Lana and me are January.
I just found out that I am a cabra.
Cabra,
What the fuck?
una cabrona eres.
A cabrona! I didn't
Goat.
know that a cabra
Capricorn.
was a goat.
Capricorn.
I've only ever heard chupacabra. And it makes sense because they suck goats. They suck the guts out of goats and they look like goats. Like, I didn't know that a cabra.
So a Taurus
I'm a
with
Taurus.
Capricorns, you know what? That's actually a really good combo.
It is.
We're Earth. Yeah.
We're earth signs.
Yeah, we're Earth of all
We're
things.
grounded.
We're very grounded.
Hustlers and grounded and not sensitive.
Ambitious.
Oh, not
Well,
sensitive.
No, hear me out. I don't think you're sensitive at all because
She's passionate.
oh yeah, passion is different.
Yeah.
Me and you, we're sensitive to a point where like we're sensitive on the inside, but we have a hard shell on the outside
Oh.
because we're very like if someone hurts us, it's almost like you would do that. Like I
Oh,
would
yeah.
never do that to you. Oh
Yeah.
you bitch. You know, like
Yeah.
so now it's like that hard shell just comes out like we're
So,
bulls.
what is your sign? Comment below.
If you're a Cancer, we don't like you. No. At least I don't, you sensitive asshole. Oh my God, they're so sensitive. Oh my God. And Geminis are so two-faced. Don't trust a Gemini. You know what I'm talking about? I know they know what they're going to know what I'm talking about. Geminis, you know what I'm talking about. Cancer knows. Because if I say this about a Cancer on the podcast right now, guaranteed they're going to cry in the comments.
Oh, they probably.
Okay. We are the experts on zodiac. I'm sorry, but I am. I'm just kidding. She's right.
We're single females. Of course we know Zodiac.
It's like we're
The married one doesn't know shit.
we're like the best.
I don't know anything.
We're like the best FBI agents. I mean, we figure it out. Oh,
yeah.
God. Yeah.
No, that's for sure.
We'll know who's texting. Like,
I think that's just naturally in Latinas.
and a woman and Latinas.
I
yeah.
think Latina women.
Mexicana, Americana,
You
Dominicana.
think Latina women? Because I'm like, I think women in general are Like they should
Like
just
private
clear
investigators.
out the whole FBI team and just put in
Totally.
single women.
I agree.
Oh, totally.
Totally. I'm like, how is it that a woman can find anything about any? You could tell her the first name of a guy and she'll find it, find his mama, find where he grew up, find what elementary school he went to, find his credit score. Like, we find everything. And then the FBI agent, oh, cold case. Cold case. Cold case.
Just hire
What?
female at the FBI, please.
Bro, we need female energy in a lot of places.
And remember, we still are capable to give birth. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to
To
those.
Lana, it's her very first
It
time as a
is.
mama. Oh, I remember those times. I cried with my babies. Now it's like, stay home. I want to be by myself on Mother's Day.
So listen,
So
we were
we're in
talking-
different scenarios here.
the very first, right before the show started, we were talking about the fact that it was Mother's Day yesterday. And Claudia was like, I am so thankful that I got to spend my Mother's Day for kid free, totally by myself. It was the best thing ever. And I was like, I was over here with my baby and like loving life. I'm like, now I feel super gay.
Yes, I know.
It's your very first one. It's so
Yay.
cute. I remember those days. It's
Yeah.
going to change.
Okay, you know what? Speaking of
My
that,
kids
though,
are always around. Even Hope was with me yesterday.
No, I know. They were with
Oh,
me.
necklace.
But at one point of the day, I was by myself. So, but I was with them the whole morning. That
Oh,
counts.
okay.
No, it's a beautiful thing because I'm like, there's still times where, like, I'm a new mom. I was infertile for 14 years. I could not have a kid to save my life. I talked about it before, but I just haven't said it on this podcast. But I was infertile for a long time. I always wanted a baby. When it came to Mother's Day, every single year I would cry by myself and just be like, why can't I have a kid?
So this day was...
Crackheads have kids. Why can't I? And I would be a great mom.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And so it's very special for you. Good for you.
Yeah, it was actually like really like yesterday was like a really
Emotional.
I was like, oh my god, I'm
Because
not
last
crying
year,
this
were you
Aw.
pregnant?
I was pregnant last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people-
just barely pregnant, right?
It was
May-
what, like 5 months?
Oh, 5 months.
5 or 6 months.
So
yeah.
it's different.
It's super different because now he's here, and I'm like, I actually got presents this year.
Oh, that's
What?
cute.
I never get presents.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
because-
going to be more precious when he gives you.
Oh, I can't
His-
wait for
Oh,
those
yeah, when
other
they
little
come from
drawings
school.
where I can, like, it looks like a black hole, but it's
my
an
God.
elephant.
No,
Or a dozen of roses.
I wish I could have bring the gift. A couple of years ago, my daughter bring this little book about my mom. It's a book about my mom, and I opened it. And how old is your mom? 23 years old. And I'm like,
Yes!
oh! And then what did she like? She likes to wear tiny skirts.
Not
And then what? I was laughing. I mean, every page it gets better than the next one. I was like, oh my god, she knows me. I'm 23 and I like tiny skirts.
That's your energy right there. All of it. Yep.
And then I mean, he was like, what did she like to do? Drink margaritas?
No. 23-year-old mom in a short skirt drinking a margarita. That's yup.
And how old was she when she wrote this?
2 years ago. So
Oh.
she's
Well-
gonna be 8, 7, or
So
so
she's
like
like 5,
5. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah. She's but
you
you know,
imagine the teacher who's reading that and be like, oh shit, your mom's a partier. Do I need to call CPS?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
If
no.
it's a male teacher, he's like, I should call her mom.
What's your mom's number?
no, but at the same time, I was so proud because this little girl is attention to detail.
Yeah.
She's a Leo.
So is my baby. When's his birthday?
5th. I'm sorry, 4th.
August 4th?
August 4th.
Mine's August 7th. That's really
That's
weird,
weird.
Claudia.
We're
Birthday's
Capricorns
August
and we have
Capricorn,
Leos.
And yeah,
That is crazy.
that's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
weird.
I do have a lot of Leo friends and they're strong.
Yeah.
They're very strong.
I have
They can
a-
be moody too.
I was gonna say I have a Leo cousin, and he's one of those like strong black gays,
Yeah.
like Leo.
They're
Yeah.
actually
mean.
it's their year. This year Leo is a Leo year.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
What are they gonna do?
I don't know.
What do you mean it's their year
Let's
to do
talk
what?
to the zodiac.
What do you mean
the year
it's
of the
their
Leo?
year? Because Jimmy is August 6th.
Oh, he's a Leo.
Yeah.
He's a Leo. It's his year. Tell him congratulations.
What do you mean it's his year, though?
Well, I don't know.
Like
He might
getting
get
married to
pregnant.
me?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's his year. You get a bad bitch. Yeah.
It's your year.
Get a rich bitch. Okay, but to keep on that tone of the podcast, because I wanted to talk about the simple fact that I was a wild child back in the day. Like, back in the day. This was only like 2 years ago. Okay.
You're like 25.
Thanks. What do you want? You want me to suck
I'm
your wiener?
23.
Yeah, you're 23. I'm 25.
Actually, that was 2 years ago, so I'm 25 now.
Makes sense. You look good. You look good, bitch. But in that, like in that sense, I've noticed that when because I was wilding out because I didn't think I can have kids. Okay.
Yeah.
There was I just never thought that I would have to explain my past to a kid because I didn't think I was gonna have one. So now that I have one, I'm like, oh my God. Like, there's stuff on the internet, you know, like my podcast, some things that I've said.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like I was a model and I did music videos. Like, so I've done a lot of Vegas lifestyle type things out here, never thinking that I had to explain it to a kid. And now even like I never thought I'd have to explain it to real estate. But I'm like, with that being said, I want to change as a mom because I don't want to be that person.
I think you're already changed.
Oh,
Yeah,
totally.
I do too.
My
I do
first
too.
step was real estate. And speaking of this rich bitch right here, like, it took one conversation for like, and I had my baby in my lap. We went to lunch and we were just catching up because I had just gotten out of the hospital.
Yeah.
And so we were just catching up but I was telling her like I have a kid. I can't be doing the dancing, the music videos, the modeling. Like it's not bagging on any mom that does that because like if you do that and you're still making money taking care of your kid, cool. I just didn't want to be in that lifestyle no more because my lifestyle was very different. Like there was, you know, a lot of guys, a lot of promoters, a lot of extracurricular, you know, nose activities and there was a lot of, you know, stuff like that I was like, I need to chill.
You were in that bubble. And when you're not thinking ahead, you're just living the moment at those times. So I can see that you are definitely in a better track direction.
I'm trying.
Especially that you're with a baby now that you have to, you know, your baby's going to look up to you.
I know.
But no matter what. But it's better when they see that you were here and now you're here. You know, it's like, that's the best thing that you can do.
But your story makes you too. So like knowing that when you're talking to your son, when you are able to have those conversations and explaining to your son who's going to have to build a life for himself later on in life, we always start somewhere in our lives. And then we figure it out later on, the older that we get, saying, hey, these may have been bad decisions, but now I made a good decision to better myself as a person, as a mom and everything.
Totally.
To show your kid how you can come from what you created, what you thought was good, and then dig yourself out of it and became something bigger and better.
And the digging myself out of it, because I don't know how many moms can relate with the fact that I was so deep in that lifestyle that it was really hard to get out.
Yeah.
Like even after like sexual assault, even like people doing me dirty with money, people, you know, drugging me, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff like that, it's still really hard to get out of that lifestyle.
It's very hard.
And
It's really
unfortunately, that keeps happening. And not just in Vegas. It's so sad because I know in LA, I know New York, big cities. And every time we go to in the airport restrooms, you can see there, like there's a help in every language.
That's
And the
sad.
other day, actually, I was with my daughter at the airport. And I told my daughter, I'm like, you know what that means? And I explained a little bit. She's going to be 8 years old, but it's important to educate our kids out there. And it's kind of sad what you went through, but at the same time, it made you the person that you are right now.
Oh, totally.
It's like when you asked me if I was happy that I got divorced and I'm finally free and blah, blah, blah. It's like I don't see it like I told him like it's an experience. I had to be married. I had to experience that, have babies from the same person, and it's a great family. If him and me we didn't work out, you know, oh well, but it's an experience and it made me be the person that I am. And the same case to you with your experience with the lifestyle that you had.
Because like one thing that I hate is when people break up with somebody and right away they want to hate them.
Yeah, no, why?
And it's stupid because I'm the type of person where I'm like, I know that you guys want me to hate my ex, but I still think of all the good times that I have with all of them. Because I'm like, oh my God, remember that one time I went to this one place and he took me here? It was still good times. Did it end well? No. But it was still good times and I appreciate those. I just take those memories, keep them with me and like.
One of the exercises that I am doing, thanks to Catalina Alvarado, it's you cried in the morning, you write like affirmations, and then at night, you write the good things of the day. Only the good things. You forget about the bullshit that you went through the day. I'm sure everybody goes through something bad in the day. But you write the good and your subconscious, it's getting that information. Like and you read it out loud again. And so you have to just keep positive. So your change is not overnight. You had to be working. You had great parents by your side.
Yeah.
And you have, you know, your baby that you look at him and you're like, oh, I want to be better for you.
I swear.
Which is good because not a lot of people identify that, right?
Yeah.
So most people will have children and then stay stuck in their ways and never change and then put their kids through all this shit when really you should be making right choices now that you have a kid.
Totally.
And start doing things. But like, it's super, super crazy. Like with my past, I came from a really, really bad past. And a little bit about myself was, you know, I was molested by my biological father from the age 5 all the way until I was 15 years old.
God.
I could have taken the route of being a druggie. I already was. By the time I was like 12 and 13 years old, I was smoking weed, doing meth, drinking. Like I was a druggie and I was an alcoholic. By the time I hit 14 and a half, I already knew I was in such of a destroyed life. Like I knew. And I told my mom, like, you're going to have to let me leave or I'm going to become an alcoholic. I am going to become a druggie. I'm going to be nothing in my life. And if you don't let me leave, I'm going to leave without your consent. And I left. I literally left at the age 15 years old.
With or without her consent?
With her consent. Because my mom knew. She was like, if I don't let her go, she's going to go. So on this little piece of paper, which I still have, I think I talked about it before. My mom put, I think like 5 or 4 rules on it. Don't get married. Don't have kids. Finish high school. 3. And I did all of that.
Aww.
Every single bit of it. And I'm barely getting married now. But
late bloomer.
Yeah, right. So I think like you have a choice. You have choices in your life that either you can take like literally this path. And I'm a true believer in God. So I feel like if you have faith in yourself and you know and you have good structure, you will go in a good path in your life. But it's really up to you to either say, hey, I'm going to sit in my sorrow and have that little violin on my fucking shoulder all day long.
Yeah. Ugh.
And then, or you're going to say, I'm going to walk through this and I'm going to build myself to be something bigger and better, even though I went through a lot of things. Right?
Oh my God.
So
I can only imagine. I mean, how brave are you even to share? Thank you for sharing because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there because it happens more than you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, even statistically, it happens in the family and like, it's sad because it's an innocent child that go through a lot of trauma. And that's the reason why probably you had to go spiral.
Well, you can take different ways, right?
Drugs.
Like my younger brother was homeless from the age 15 all the way up until he was 45 and was a heroin addict. So that was his choice with everything that we went through in our life. And then I have my sisters who, you know, my older sister, she's gone through what she's gone through, and my younger sister also. So we all made our own different choices in our lives. But if you choose the direction that, hey, I'm not going to better myself, I'm going to stick into my old habits and I'm going to use my past as my crutch to get through life,
just about to say that.
then you're kind of screwing your own self.
Mm-hmm.
Me, on the other hand, I was like, look, I want to get away from all this shit and I need to get away from all these people in order for me to be a better person. And that's exactly what I did. And then I built my own life without using other people as an example. Because if you stay around that, those are your examples in life.
Yeah.
And if you stay around that, you're going to be like that forever and never grow.
Because it's really easy to fall into that pattern of like, I'm just going to use my past as a reason to just be a fuck up.
Yes.
But
I hate when people do that.
But I do know that the reason why you're so successful in everything you do is because you have your mindset and you know how to,
True.
I mean, through all of the traumas that you grew up with, and you still knew at a short age, 15 and a half, that if you stay there, you were going to die, just like your brother did.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry about your loss of your brother, but like it was his choice, even though I'm sure you tried to reach out to him.
Of course. I mean, we all do, right? So you have, I think you mentioned you had an uncle that, was a druggie also.
Yeah,
right?
my tío Chapo.
Yeah, so it's like no matter how much you sympathize with those people, no matter how much you want to be around and show them the love and how much you care. Like I called my brother all the time, and my brother wasn't that like homeless addict that was like destructive or beating up people or stealing people. He was a very polite homeless guy who just had mental problems. And if you talk to all the people that he surrounded himself with in the streets, they literally were like, oh my God, I love Louis. Like he cut my hair and he would get me shoes.
Wait,
and
there's
he would
Louis and Louise?
Yeah.
Your mom had zero creativity with those names. Louis and Louise. I'm going to just add an S on this one.
Yeah. And an E.
I'm dead. Sorry. No, but that makes sense.
he was a nice guy,
Aw.
but he chose that lifestyle. He chose that path in his life.
But I'm sure there was mental illness and he was not treated.
Well, the mental illness, I think everybody has mental illness.
I know, I agree.
To be honest with you. I think we all have some type of mental illness. It's how much are you going to play on it, right? He fed his mental illness with drugs, which gradually took over his mind. And that's where it gradually got worse with his mental health, bipolar, whatever. But if we sit and we play with our own mental illnesses, you're just going to gradually get worse because you're feeding off of your own bullshit.
My mental illness, I hide it with comedy. I swear I do.
A lot of suicides come from comedy people.
Comedians,
the comedians,
funny people. They
because
say
they hide their pain.
They say
through the
to
jokes.
always check on your funny friends. Always check on your funny friends.
Or
'cause
like
they
the
hide behind you.
overachievers. The overachievers too, because they're never satisfied. They want more. It's like and then when they don't achieve something and they just commit suicide too.
Ugh.
So yeah, I really think that you have to really have the mindset where you know that you're worth it and that there's people that look up to you.
Yeah.
Especially you have babies.
And like your kid, you set the example for your kids. So like with my two daughters, if you talk to Hope and Rosalind, every time they tell me something that they cannot do something, I always come back as it's an excuse. And I am very straightforward.
Fuck your daughters. You said that to me.
It's an excuse I feel for anyone. Like if you're actually putting up your own walls of not accomplishing something, you've done that. You're not seeing past that wall. And I always tell Hope and Rosalind, like, don't give me excuses of why you can't do something because you can do it. And don't give me, oh, well, this came up and this came up and this came up. Well, obviously your priorities, your
priorities aren't right. Yeah.
Right.
Your priorities are not where you want them to be, so you can do it.
I just feel my mindset is different. My mindset is I know I'm a lot more harder and stronger on my kids. And Jimmy tells me all that all the time. Like I'm really tough on my kids. And he tells me like, hey, you need to pull back, like, because you're really, really mean to them. It's not that I'm mean. It's more of me saying you need to learn to be independent, be a strong woman, and stop making excuses in why you can't achieve things in your life.
I can promise you, because my mom and my dad were the same way. So my mom was my mom was very focused on me being like independent woman because my mom works. Like even though she has a husband, my mom like still works. She still pays bills. Like sometimes she was the breadwinner. Like there was times where she was making more than my dad, but she doesn't rub it in his face. But she was like
Team player.
My mom was the powerhouse of the household. Whereas my dad raised me to be, you don't need a man. You need to know how to fix a tire, change a tire, excuse me. You need to know how to change a tire.
Tomboy.
You need to know plumbing. You need to know how to fix a window, replace a door, fucking make screens. Like my dad, I learned how to drive in an F-150. I learned how to drive in a truck because my dad taught me how to drive. If not, I would have learned, in a little freaking Camry or something super cute. I learned how to drive a truck first. So that being said, your daughters 100%, they probably won't see it now, or maybe Jimmy won't see it now. But when they're in their 30s and they have a kid like me and they have to figure it out by themselves, they're going to be like, thank God my mom was hard on me.
Yeah.
Because right now, like, I didn't realize it. Back in the day, I used to think, I'm like, my mom wants to ruin my life. She hates me, so I hate her too. And it was so like, we were just like so butting heads and just back and forth on like my life. And I'm like, it's my life, not yours. But then you like, I think when I hit like 27, 28 or so was when I was like, this whole time, she was just trying to have my back.
And protect you.
And protect
But
me.
you didn't see it with those eyes.
No, of course
until
not.
later.
You don't see it. And that's why I'm like, they always say, like, your daughter is going to be your worst enemy. Like I said, from 12 to about 22. I swear, just give it a little bit. Just give it a little bit of time. Just go through it. Get through it. But your daughter will be your best friend later on in life because she'll realize what you were doing for her.
Yeah, Hope and I are like best friends. I
Yeah.
think it's Rosalind. Rosalind, on the other hand, is more like, it's my life. Don't tell me how to run my life.
She's
I'm
also
gonna
the
do whatever
second
I
born.
want. Yeah.
But she's more like you, probably.
Oh my God. She is. This girl.
She's your spinning image, John.
She is. I'm not gonna lie, because I every time I see her or how she acts or what she does, I'm like, shit, I did the same thing when I was your age, but maybe worse.
Oh, believe me, we pay. There's one little thing called karma, and it's not credit karma.
I know.
Not credit card.
Karma gets you, bitch.
Oh,
and
it
you
does.
can't fix that one.
No, you can't.
No, but at the same time, we all go through our struggles in life, and we still manage to get together here
Yeah.
and talk about real estate and real estate moms. And I'm
How
very proud of you, Lana, because I think you are in the right direction.
She is.
And you learn a lot. Like you're in the team and the movement team.
Hell
has
yeah.
great things.
Yeah.
But you're taking the notes from Louise, and the best mentor is right there.
Right there. You too. I'm like both of you guys, because I've learned a lot from both of you guys equally. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm learning from Jimmy too. He's not even around. I've seen Jimmy like twice in my life. Three times.
But he's in the background.
He's
Stop
in the back.
cursing.
Jimmy, God dang it. You have me saying dang it, Jimmy. But either way. Before we get off, how has being a mother and a real estate agent, I guess, but how has being a mom changed you? Before you had kids and then after you had kids, how do you think you've changed?
Well, remember, I was in for 22 years so far now in the lending industry. So I was always in really real estate related, you know. But being an agent, real estate agent from it was pretty much I was pregnant. I just found out I was pregnant when I started my licensing, like what you did. So after that, it was hard. It was hard because you know that you have to put the hours or you don't eat.
Yes, yeah.
And especially if you don't have a partner like you, and I was married, so I had a little bit of support, and he was always very supportive. But it has changed me because definitely the kids they know that mama's showing a home, and they were like all excited about me coming. Did you sell the house? Did you sell the house? You know, that's cute. But it definitely, it's a hassle. It's a hassle to be a realtor as having little babies. So it has changed me in a good way because I managed to give them a better life it got tough like last year. Last year for
Yeah.
a lot of agents, it got really tough. But overall, I think you're gonna do much better than I am because you have a good structure and a team. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
But it has changed me in a good way. Real estate, it's like it's a good way to have a better life, and you have to manage. It could be the opposite too if you don't save money for the rainy days.
No, yeah.
Yes, that's important.
Don't
So
go to
save
Zara
money.
all the time.
Yeah.
Sarah can sponsor.
But
It's a clothing line,
being
by
a
the way.
realtor also gets you organized
Yeah.
because you have to implement a calendar in your day-to-day life all the
Yeah.
time.
Time
Is that
management.
how like it changed you? Because how long you've been doing real estate for 9 years?
9 years, yeah.
And you were a mom before the real estate.
Yeah.
So how did being a mom change you, and then going into real estate change you?
I wouldn't say, I don't know. I wouldn't say that it changed me. I think it more like gave me more freedom than what I was doing before, because before I owned 2 other businesses. And so I was always on the go and I barely even saw my kids. I made sure that I was around when I owned my businesses. Like
Yeah.
I made sure that I dropped them off at school and I was there to pick them up from school. I was home at night helping them
Yeah.
with their homework and doing everything else. But as a realtor, I was able to organize my calendar to the point where now I make family time. Like she knows, like
Oh,
don't
yeah.
call me on the weekend.
Sunday,
Don't
we cannot
ask me to
get
go
her.
out because my Saturdays and my Sundays are with my family. And then
Oh.
I'm home by a certain time and I spend my time with Jimmy in the evenings. So it's like I've literally have structured my real estate career where I know where to hustle and then where I need to bring myself down and relax and enjoy my family.
Oh, mind you, her
Because-
hustle is at 5 freaking a.m.
Yeah.
That's too early.
I tried that today. I swear I did. I tried to wake up at 5 a.m. My alarm was on at 5 a.m. I didn't get up till 6:30, and then
You're funny.
then I turned off that alarm because it was snoozing till 6:30, and then I did not wake up.
Yeah.
I didn't. I woke up at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yeah,
It was set at 5. Went
It
off
was
at 5,
set
but
at 5. Was out of bed at 8, because then that's when I was like, ay, chingada madre, me tengo que ir. Ay, güey. I had to go. So,
But
yeah.
I think you'll realize you'll be able to organize it. Like even right now, I have on my calendar, I have my personal stuff on my calendar, so I know not to neglect my personal stuff
Yeah.
while I'm doing everything. So like today, I have it doing the podcast right after this. I go pick up my bridal shoes, and then after my bridal shoes, I go somewhere else. So like I have all my I know. I have everything on my calendar, even if it's me running to Zara's for shopping or something.
Yeah.
I mark out
Like me
that on my
time.
calendar.
Me time.
Because I think it's just organized me more and has showed me how to implement new things into my life to make it more organized.
Mhm.
I think that's what real estate has done for me.
The real estate that's the big challenge, the time management.
Yeah, it is.
So, and you have to give priority, especially if you're a new agent, because you're starving at the beginning.
I'm
And then
starving.
from there,
Because you neglect yourself as an agent. You do, because you get so caught up in the hustle mode of, oh shit, now I got this listing and a buyer's calling me and this buyer and this and that, to the point where you're like, you didn't even enjoy eating your lunch because you just scarfed it down while you were driving, or you neglected to eat, or you neglected to go to the gym when normally you do go to the gym all the time, but you decided to put something else in that slot. So you're going to learn that you do have to make yourself as a priority in order for you to become successful in real estate. Because once you start neglecting yourself, you're just running yourself down. Like,
I was doing that for a second there.
and then you
Yeah.
get burnt out.
yeah.
That's how I got burnt out in lending, because you work for the wrong people. And lending is different than real estate, even though it's in the same family.
Yeah.
But still, like, you get burnt out. And as a realtor as well, because like you run with your client here and there, and then suddenly they decided to go with another agent, and it's bullshit because you put all the time. So you have to be ready to be prepared for those punches. Like, oh my God, you have to breathe in, breathe out. And
So I think real estate, you're going to learn that you need to learn self-care. You really do.
Mhm.
You also need to figure out like how to get through all the obstacles that real estate does so it mentally doesn't screw your head up.
Yeah.
And And then just knowing that you also have to make family time, especially with your son now, you know? So like you're going to have to like cut that out and say, okay, this is me and Camilo's time together, and I'm not going to let anything interfere with it.
Yeah.
Okay, don't call me on Saturdays. Okay. No. I like that. No, that's like as a new mom, a new real estate agent, that's really perfect advice, because I tend to say yes to a lot of things that I shouldn't. You know, like, you know, just.
But I think when you first get in the industry, everybody says yes to everything.
Because you want to close deals. Because
you want to network, you want to close deals, you want to find buyers, find sellers.
No, but it's within you. I know a lot of agents that they don't do any social life. But like in my case, I was married for a lot of years, or I was with someone for so many years, and I didn't go out until really after I got divorced. I started going on like network. And I even said, like, why I never heard of this?
Networking is really hard to do when you are in a relationship. Yeah. Especially if it's new networking. That is something, we should talk about that in the next podcast. Next podcast, we're going to be talking about how networking is hard if you're in a relationship. It's really
very hard.
It's really hard. And it's hard because of how the industry is, but it's any industry, because it's film industry, real estate, the
but you have to be with the right partner, to me. Like they trust you.
One, you have to have trust, and second of all, you also as that partner with the other partner need to know when enough is enough. Like going to every freaking realtor event every night or every weekend, that's when you have to start understanding, like, how would you like it if you were, like, if your partner was doing that too every night and you barely see them because they're out networking. And
especially if it's like a new relationship that you're still getting to know the person. And if you're not giving a little bit of time to them, they feel like they're not important. You're giving priority to other stuff.
Or, oh God, if they want to come with you to a networking event and then you have to babysit them, or like,
I bring Jimmy to events. I always invite him.
But Jimmy understands networking.
He does.
That's the thing, is he understands networking.
But then you have to be with someone that understands networking.
Yeah. We got to talk. This is a whole podcast subject. We're going to talk about this next week. Yeah. We are. This is going to be freaking great. But final words before we get off. Final words, because I know you have your final words and you have your final words. What do you?
My final words?
Or like your advice from this podcast. It was basically just stay on schedule.
Yeah, I would just say, like, utilize the calendar, people.
Yeah.
In your life, period. Because it doesn't matter if you're a realtor or if you're a business owner or if you even have a Monday through Friday 8 to 5 job. You still have to utilize the calendar to organize your life, especially in today's world. Like, you have to. So if you don't,
you're gonna be all over the place.
You will.
You will. ¿Y tú?
Yeah. ¿Y yo? I'm already all over the place.
Yes, we know.
It's a challenge. One, it's a challenge to get into that calendar, because you have to stick to it. At the same time, you have to put self-care.
Yeah.
Self-care and peace of mind. I am going to my Tai Chi, and I'm going with my dungeon. With my dungeon. And I mean, you really need to know that your brain, it's overloaded of so much that we put into and you still have to manage to have time for your kids. I mean, you have one, so you're in luck. Because having two, it's way more. Yeah. They say having two is like having 5.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, oh, the third one is easy. Because you already had 2. The 2, when you get the 2, it's
that second. That second kid is always
so. It is.
Oh, Rosalind.
Damn you, Rosalind.
Bibi, I love you. Like in the mornings, she hugs and everything, and my son is like non-existent anymore, like he used to be, and I'm like, oh, my babies are growing. But like, that's my advice: is self-care and make sure that you have peace of mind, and that there's always going to be haters. We know you love haters, but
I
do. But at the same time, it's like reading the bad comments from people is trying to ignore them or don't read them.
Yeah. I think
we're gonna read them.
Yeah, we're gonna read them, and just
we're gonna read all of your guys' stupid ass comments.
I might read him dressed up as a lizard. I don't know.
I should read him dressed up as a donkey. They were calling me donkey because I got a big ass teeth.
They call you. No, they call you. What's his name from that movie? I forgot already.
They were saying they were making fun of me because I had big teeth, and I'm like, excuse me for having
Ducky? No.
Jackie Chan?
No. Oh my God! Is this movie that he's like? Oh my God! What's his name?
Dick.
He's super funny. Oh my God! I'll remember next episode.
Wait, is it the mask, Jim Carrey?
No.
No. Why am I roasting myself? Let me stop. You know what? Fuck you guys. Listen, we're one of these episodes next week or maybe the week after. We're gonna start reading all the comments from you guys, and so give us all the hateful comments that you want. We're gonna read them out loud during a podcast. We're gonna have some fun with it. So until next time, guys. Bye.